Here are some comparison errors in SAT questions. Differing only slightly from the Greeks were the Roman theaters, which were often freestanding rather than part of a hillside. So what are we comparing? We're comparing the Greeks to Roman theaters. Now, wait a minute. We can't do that. We can't compare people to theaters. So either we're going to fix this by, well, we're probably going to fix it by making this Greeks theaters, right? Comparing theaters to theaters. But let's just see what happens. So we're looking to make the comparison equal. We can get rid of A. Let's look at B. Differing only slightly from Greek theaters, Roman theaters were often freestanding rather than part of a hillside. Yep, so now we're comparing Greek theaters to Roman theaters. Importantly, we're also not introducing any new errors to the sentence, which is critical. So B looks pretty solid. Let's look at C. Differing only in the slightest, where's that coming from? From the Greeks were the Roman theaters. Okay, so same error in C. We're also adding the slightest that doesn't do anything. The Greeks differed only slightly from the Romans. Okay, so now the comparison is the same, but now look what we've done. We've made a comma splice, because now we've got two complete sentences with a comma. And also doesn't make sense to say that the Greeks and Romans were freestanding rather than part of a hillside. So actually getting rid of this and making it Greeks and Romans rather than just the theaters actually makes it confusing too. So there's a lot of things wrong with D. The Greek theaters differed from the Roman theaters only slightly, where they were often freestanding rather than part of a hillside. So we're changing the sentence a bit. We are comparing the right things, but then we have this weird, awkward where they phrase, which we don't really want. B is by far the best choice. Concise, to the point, fixes the error, does no other violence to the sentence. This legend about Admiral Nelson, like other naval heroes, are based only partially on fact. So what's going on here? A couple things actually going on here. First, again, what are we comparing? We're comparing Admiral Nelson, a person, we're comparing the legend, about Admiral Nelson. We're comparing the legend to other naval heroes. That's not good. We got to compare either legends to legends or heroes to heroes. Notice as well, we also have a subject-verb agreement issue. This legend is singular, and the verb that comes after it is plural. So we need something that fixes both errors. And this is a number 13, and like I said, in harder improving sentences, you're going to have more than one error sometimes. Let's see. This legend about Admiral Nelson, like those of other naval heroes, are... Okay, so we are now comparing legend to legends. We use this pronoun those, and that's fine. This legend about Admiral Nelson, like those, like the legends of other naval heroes. But we still have this are, so that's not good. This legend about Admiral Nelson, like other naval heroes, is... Okay, so it fixes the subject-verb agreement, but still has the comparison issue, so C is gone. D is still R. We can get rid of that. How about E? This legend about Admiral Nelson, like legends about other naval heroes, is based only partially on fact. Perfect. So now we fix the comparison by adding the legends in, and we fix the subject-verb agreement error, so that's going to be E. Lynn Margulis's theory that evolution is a process involving interdependency rather than competition among organisms differs dramatically from most biologists. Okay, what are we comparing? We're comparing Lynn Margulis's theory. What does it differ from? It differs dramatically from most biologists. Now, wait a minute. We can't compare a theory to people. So D is going to be the answer, and we could fix this to say, if we wanted to, differs dramatically from the theories of most biologists, or most biologist theories, or those of most biologists, or most biologists apostrophe. However you want to fix it. There's a lot of ways to fix it. And again, we don't have to for an error ID. Sometimes it's useful, though, just to think about that. So if you ever have to for an improving sentence, it helps. But again, improper comparison, make them equivalent.